first, I'd like to start my speech to thank Ola for giving up her position last week, so I have a chance to make my final speech today. And also, I'd like to thank Saeed and the party last night. It was great. Let's see, I went there about 5 p.m. I stayed till 9. I went home maybe roughly about 10. My tummy was like that big. I never stopped eating in the party, and I just feel so full after I went home. So that was great. Thank you everyone for that. Now I'd like to start my speech by sharing a little experience I had lately. I realized someone really doesn't want me to go back to China. Everyone knows I'm about preparing for leaving to China, and however, I haven't finished my degree yet. There's one more course I have to take in Hong Kong. That's in January 2010. So as a Chinese citizen, if you go to Hong Kong, you need to apply a visa. That's weird, but I have to do that. What happened is this. I need to go to Chinese embassy. 2 weeks ago, I went there, and I brought all my documents. I drove 1 hour long, and I waited for another hour until I get a chance to talk to the Chinese consul. And she said very nicely to me, "I'm sorry, sir. You cannot get visa today because you don't have a proof that you are valid students here. Your passport, your visa of the United States has already expired. So I need to bring my I-20 to show them I'm valid to stay here." I said, okay, that was lucky. So I drove home. Nothing was done that day. Then, a week ago, I went to embassy again. This time, I make sure I brought all my documents. And I brought my friends with me as well. So I had no problem with my documents this time, luckily. However, they had some problem with their documents. So I tried to help them to fix the problem by taking photographs, things like that. And then we walk out the embassy. Guess what? I saw a parking ticket on my car. 15 bucks. That was lucky, man. Then, a few days later, I need to go back to embassy to finally get my Hong Kong visa. So I went there, and then through all the process, I finally get my visa. Before I opened the visa, I said to myself, "Hey, thank God this time no trouble for you anymore." However, when I opened the visa, I was so pissed. Well, I was mad because I was pretend to get double, triple entries so I can go to Macau, I can go to other cities around China. But they only gave me 1 entry, which means I go there, I stay in Hong Kong, I can do nothing else. So, in conclusion, for that part, I feel Chinese embassy doesn't really want me to go back. Give me all these troubles for nothing. Now, secondly, I'd like to share one thing I learned through my experience in Toastmaster. Look for long term. I should say I begin with icebreaker when I first came here. It was like here. I did my first icebreaker. I improved a little bit. I learned a few things. And then I did my second and third speech. It was pretty good. I'm moving up towards my goal. Suddenly, in my fourth speech, I totally screwed up. And I went backward like this. And I said to myself, "What happened, Henry?" So I tried my fifth speech. Phew, even worse. Oh my God. Then it took me a long time, a lot of effort to actually eventually come back to my point where I were before. And after maybe 9 or 10 speeches, I moved a bit forward. So if I look back from where I started, it was great. It's a long term. I think I made 100% return on the time and investment in that Toastmaster. But guess what? If you concentrate on little problem here at every single speech, that's not really healthy. Then I think everyone has seen my learning curve has been going up, going down, just like stock market right now.
You're doing a lot better than them.
But however, great investors, they are looking for long term, right? They believe that stock market will eventually increase into the future, no matter what happens in the short term. That's why they invest for long term. I think this is a good thing this is the same thing for Toastmaster. It's going to, we all know, if we stay here longer enough, we're going to grow, no matter what happens when I speak, when I make a short-term speak. So as my example, I definitely grow, even I made so many mistakes during the talk. Then, I would say, for those new Toastmasters, don't concentrate on the short term. Pay more attention to long term. And I remember a quote someone said, we as people, we don't really fail. We just quit things. If you don't quit, stick with Toastmaster, I'm sure you will grow a lot for public speaking. Third, I like to say how much I'm going to miss this place. There's so many things I'm going to miss, really miss. I miss my school, I miss my classmates, professors, I miss Sunshine, California. Wow. I miss. Does anyone have an American dollar? I'm going to miss that one. Imagine. In a few weeks, you cannot spend American dollar. I mean, that's beautiful. Isn't that beautiful? Like green color, all that thing, and then I just like it. I don't know why. I just like to spend American dollars like that. Yeah, I'm going to miss that too. But most importantly, I'm going to miss Toastmasters.
But they have Toastmasters.
I'm going to miss Toastmasters here. This stuff. To conclude, I like to ask this question to myself. I used to make as my final speech before, what makes a person great? To answer that, in my opinion, is to put this person in a group of people that are great. And that will make this person great. The Toastmaster, in my opinion, is a system attracts great people. And ladies and gentlemen, it's you guys, makes this program great and benefit every single one of us. It's going to benefit more and more people in the future. There are a few things more I want to say. I saw the lights. I don't mind if I go over time, but I have to say this. Say we are great people. And when you imagine, because I'm the only one living today, imagine if you had the chance to stay with a group of people like this, and you were about to leave, what are you going to say to them? How much you want to say? And what kind of word you want to talk to them? I don't know. I don't know whether I can say the most important thing I want to say. I don't know whether I can express my true feeling with English, because English is my second language. I have no idea. I can only imagine many years from now. I am passing away, or if you're nice, you can say, you're going to heaven. Yeah, I hope. Do you think I'll be thinking about the Toastmaster program? Probably not. I will be thinking about this group of people. I will be thinking about the way we treat each other. I will be thinking about the support I got from my mentor, Saeed, and other seasoned Toastmasters here. I'll be thinking about the love I got from my friends in this room. And I'll be thinking about the experience I had with each one of you. With that, I'd like to say, with all my heart, thank you.
Well,